All right, and welcome back, everyone. It is CubeCon. We are in day 3, if you can believe it already, almost to the final day. CubeCon. We have a lot of excited people here. It is myself, Team J-Bro, joined by Toby Barnes.
How's it going?
And we are going to be enjoying the UMA-inspired cube today. So this was a special by Zach Rash. That's right, CubeCon. And was popping with Poppington, baby. We got a lot of great viewers. We are going to be hanging out for a little bit, describing some of this cube while we get ready to go live, because there's been some transitions going on for the tournament here. So we've got a little bit of minutes with you, which is great because we're going to get time to explain this cube and explore and talk about it. But before we get into all that, also big shout out to Brian Coel, BK here, the man, the reason for the season. There we go. And we have the best 4 days in cubing for. We've already had an amazing time. People having a blast. I'm going to kick it over to you, Toby, to explain a little bit about this cube. What is the UMA-inspired cube, and what are we looking for in this one?
Yeah, so I'm really excited to go over this one. This cube is sweet. I drafted it yesterday. There's just so many major themes and sub-things going on in this cube. It's awesome. So some of the major themes is the graveyard interactions. There's things like Hogak, Crumbling Necropolis, that you mill into the graveyard or you can cast from your hand. But he's powered up by other strategies already. So you have madness strategies with things like Wild Mongrel, Hell Mongrel, and various things like that. Fiery Temper and all those types of cards. And then as you're doing that, oh, oops, now I have a Hogak. But then it goes into other sub-strategies too. Like you have a Vampire Hex Mage and a Dark Depths in here. We have an artifact theme. So we've got Disciple of the Vault. We have artifact lands. We have various different things to interact with the whole artifact theme. You can do recurring artifacts, sacrificing artifacts. There's a lot. And then to top it all off, we have things like spider spawning. So you put a bunch of creatures in your graveyard, you have spider spawning. Or if creatures aren't your flavor, you put a bunch of instants and sorceries in your graveyard.
We even have cards that matter, that care about taking artifacts out of your graveyard.
Yeah. So, and there's a little bit of graveyard hate in this cube. There's not a ton though. So it's going to be very difficult for players to interact with graveyards. There's some cards though that they might be looking for in the draft. That things like Kaya's Guile is a pretty good one. That hits in the graveyards pretty well.
Yeah, graveyard removal is huge in this. Any sort of disruption is fantastic. Also, I got the text. The names and everything will get updated. We'll have all that reset. We're just going through a transition right now, but we're going to be ready to roll. And also, yes, we're getting ready to start now. Also, we want to give, before we get started, a quick thank you to our sponsors. So thank you so much to the CubeCon sponsors for making this happen. Ultra Pro, amazing prize support from them. Misty Mountain Games, who hosted, did all. We would not be able to do this without them, absolutely. Chill MTG, one of our first outside sponsors. Cube Cobra, the best cube website in the world by far. And also, not only that, the creator, Gwen Decker, created the app that we're using today, the Hedron Network. MTG Jason and what's the other one? The Cockatrice, which is one of our other organizers, Zach. Lucky Paper Radio. Cultic Cube, thank you so much at Cultic Cube, great content. So again, thank you to all of our sponsors, really appreciate it, as well as our host on this stream, Cloud Go Ranger. If you have not yet, give a follow, give a subscribe, make it happen. And let me ask you this. Yep, Cloud Go Ranger in the house. Let me ask you this, Toby. If we were drafting this and you, as you previously had, were sitting down to draft it, what would be your first pick, first pack? What do you want to see in this cube?
I drafted a Rakdos Madness strategy, and I thought it was really, really powerful. So, cards that I really liked was like Hell Mongrel. But then again, if I saw Dark Depths in a pack one, pick one, I can build around that. There's cards in the cube to build around. So it just kind of depends on which direction you want to go. But there's so many themes and sub-themes in this. I could see a pack one, pick one Disciple of the Vault. If we can get Disciple of the Vault up there, Disciple of the Vault is insane, especially with sacking artifacts. There's an Arcbound Ravager that you can use to sacrifice all your artifacts with the Disciple of the Vault. There's all sorts of things that you can do. So I could see picking Ravager pick one. I could see picking Hogak pick one. I could see picking Disciple. I could see picking Dark Depths. There's or even something like spider spawning, because there's a lot of
Spider
stuff like
spawning
that.
is pretty good. What above all else? What do you want to see for your play style? For your what's your pack one pick one for this?
I want to see a Hogak. I want to see Hogak.
Hogak. Well,
for sure.
Not a lot of cards that were banned that are in this. Hogak's one of them.
Hogak's one of them.
Yep.
Yep.
This is a 540 cube, so again, it's got a lot of variety. We're not going to necessarily see everything, but that's why you have so much redundancy per archetype. Yes, Cube Go Ranger, exactly. So we've got people sitting down now. We're just going to be getting set up at our feature match table pretty soon. I will say that this has been an amazing event. A lot of people coming up left and right saying this is so much fun, even overhearing conversation, people having a blast. But on top of that, on the backside, there's a lot of logistics that go into this. With a cube, you've got to reset it after each usage to get it ready for the next one. You've got to have certain security protocols in place, both public and private. You've got to have the judges really familiar with all the different, not only interactions, but in some cases unique rules to drafting it, such as the Turbo Cube. So there's a lot that goes in behind the scenes. So the fact that we've only had a little bit of delays so far is pretty incredible. Okay, and we've got people sitting down now. It looks like we got the double table tap, the double finger table tap. It's usually gonna. Oh nope, walking away.
Not my table. Not my table.
Yeah, we're still unclear as to where everyone's sitting at, but we've got a couple people coming in, and we are going to be watching Gavin Verhey, who is going to be a incredible, he's just one of the favorite people in Magic, one of the most beloved personalities. But he's also going to be in our feature match, and we hope him well. He did get to play in a feature match previously. That was against me, and in the WotC MTG WotC Wisconsin, showdown on Thursday. That was a blast. Gavin wearing the red and white, which you are not from Wisconsin.
I am not,
but I am, and that is the Badger State clothes, the clothes for the Badgers for the team. I don't know if that was an I think that was an accident. He's also got the Badger shoes, as we're seeing right there, and beautiful shoulder. We're readjusting. He is fantastic. Oh, and the camera's on us right now. We're not actually watching yet. Okay, you'll see it when the time comes, but we're readjusting our camera now, get everything set. But yeah, Gavin Verhey, and we'll get the name of his opponent. But yeah, we have a lot of great personalities here, right? Sam Black,
yeah, Caleb, yeah,
which we got to go do Kubioki last night with. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
Did you
fun.
enjoy that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What was your favorite song of the night?
Probably the Russian.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
Rah rah Rasputin. Hard to top that. That was a lot of
good
fun.
one.
And that was when we had everyone. Given the current socio-political climate, I think that was a very appropriate song for us to all jam to. So yeah, we had everyone getting down with it. It's nice where everyone can sing along to the song.
But getting to jive with a fellow commentator and kind of getting that relationship developed, it was important too, aside from just having fun. So that was a really cool time. I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think with this cube in particular, I'm kind of partial to Madness myself. I'm really looking forward to seeing people Madison some fiery tempers, and I used to do that back in the day in Odyssey block. Blue green Madness was a huge deck, but I always played red green because I like the fiery tempers and violent eruptions.
Yep. Oh yeah.
What are you looking for?
Well, I like the sacrifice stuff. I like the madness stuff. So I think I would be partial to an artifact sub theme, because I think in a cube like this, that's going to be often overlooked because there's so many other spicier options, and because when people think about the formats like the horror sets, like Innistrad and stuff like that, they don't think about that. So I think you have an advantage. One of the advantages I often have with newer cubes is I try to think about how other people think about it, and then I try to find a strategy that's going to successfully navigate what that would be. So I would probably like to go some sort of artifact. Yes, FTT is a great karaoke song. Good call. So we're getting ready. The players are getting started. I'm not sure this is how our camera is going to be set up, though. So we're just going to check with our producer to make sure that the angle's correct. But we are thrilled to bring you this coverage. Okay, maybe this is the angle. Okay, so we're not going to have. Okay, that sounds good, and we will be starting pretty soon. And I have to say, this has been a blast. I haven't got to play a lot, but I did get to play a side event with a dumpster cube,
Yeah,
which you got to see.
I saw that.
Made a lot of sheep, flipped a lot of coins.
Yeah, a lot of cards or rotated cards.
Yep.
Or spun them, I guess.
And we also want to give a shout out to Curtis Hahn, who's here, the originator of 5-color 250, which in many ways is the predecessor to Commander and EDH. We've got, let's see, who else we got?
So, when I was a kid, people were playing 5-color all the time. I'm talking about back in like 97, 98,
yeah.
I can't tell you how many dual lands are
Yep.
ruined forever from candy cane striping.
Oh, yeah.
From the 5-color.
That's how life was back then.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're getting an announcement. Getting ready to start in a little bit. Are any of the cubes proxied? No, Captain Wacky. We don't have any proxies in the main event cubes whatsoever. There are some cool alterations. We have some amazing full arts, but no proxies. These are all legit. Not the Magic 30 either. None like that. These are all legit. No WotC proxies, nothing like that. Hachimachi, indeed. We've got...
Talk about Hachimachi, that old border foil cube.
Oh, my. That's Jeff
man.
Green. Shout out to Jeff Green. In fact, shout out to all of those members of the cube community who have lent their cubes this amazing prospect. Really appreciate each of them, and we are just so happy that everyone came together to make this happen. Every single person, we have people from France, from the Netherlands, from all over, and we're going to we're, as our producer's telling us, we've got players shuffling and making packs, but it's going to take a few more minutes. Oh, I see what's going on. Sorry. We're okay. I'm very tired. I have 3.5 hours of sleep last night and not much the night before. We are on the drafting portion, of course. I haven't set in for all these, sometimes set in for the draft and for the playing, so in my mind, we're already on the plane. They already had their deck.
Oh,
so we're not even there yet. We've got a whole nother
they're shuffling. They're shuffling the cube, Jay, bro. That's what they're doing.
They're shuffling the cube, getting the packs ready. They
haven't drafted him yet. But we're expecting about 10 minutes or so before the draft begins.
Yeah, we got time.
Looks like he's checking card orientation right now, but they're going to be shuffling up the cube. They'll be making their packs. They'll be passing the packs around to make sure that people don't have their own packs, and then we'll get started and we'll see what Gavin picks up. I'm hoping and praying for a pack one, pick one Hogak. Let's go.
I think with Gavin on screen, we're going to get something special. Sleep deprived, not beer. This is root beer. This is
root beer.
The Nectar of the Heavens. It's a Sprecher root beer. They were going to sponsor us, but then had to pull out last minute, but still a huge fan. So for all of our travelers to Wisconsin, especially from other states, we want to share it. So I bought some extra to share with my friends. The event is sanctioned. No proxies. Well, I believe there are some sanctioned proxy events, such as some of the Legacy and Vintage. I think there are some that have allowed some, but either way, this is no proxies whatsoever. It's all legit. And as you see the players, we got a couple different shuffling strategies. What's your pack making, pack checking? And you just like count them out to do the 5, 5, 5?
I'll deal 3 cards across.
3 or 5? Okay.
Yeah, 3 of 15.
Yep. Right. 3 or 5 for 15. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This is not a sanctioned event. No, we're not. This is not sanctioned, but we're treating it legit. Okay, so now we're getting ready to start the draft. The packs are made. Players are getting ready to be told to start.
So yeah, from what I'm told, Gavin's going to actually sit back a little bit here. We're going to be able to see the cards he's drafting through this angle. We'll get less shoulder and more Magic the Gathering cards.
Although Gavin, if you're going to look at a shoulder, it's not a bad one to see, frankly. We're all doing great. Thank you very much for asking. Proxies are legit in your opinion. Yeah, that's fair. I meant strictly speaking. If the winner of CubeCon is not going to the World Championship, yeah, that's fair, crack shot.
So actually, if you think about it, what it means by World Championship, it'd be the World Championship of Cube, right? I can't think of another Cube event that would you consider the World Championship of Cube, except for CubeCon.
Yep,
He's already here. We're already at the World Championship of Cube.
Statistically speaking, yeah, and we are thrilled to bring you this coverage. They're laying out the packs, double checking the numbers. Okay, fan out the 3 of 15. Yep, 3-5. Okay, we're getting ready to
So here
start.
we go.
Let's go, Hogak.
Or
Yes, the old board foil cube with no proxies is amazing. Again, that's Jeff Green, nice and clean. That is fantastic. Yeah, Captain Wacky gets it. So, chat, what do you want to see in this cube? Pack one, pick one. Lose focus? Fair. Seems like expression of myself many times today. Proper cubes have cost $1 jillion. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, I think there's good arguments always on this. And we also have a lot of people with their own cubes outside of the main event that are here. In fact, much, much more than are in the main event. And, if you look off to the side, even right here in front of us, you have people that aren't playing in the main that just want to do that. Some that didn't even sign up for any of the main event that just wanted to share their cube with others.
Maybe we can get a link to the cube list in the chat. So
Yeah.
Because I know people are saying our card's in it because you can see it on Cube Cobra. There we go. Thank you. You can see it on Cube Cobra and all that type of stuff. So you'll be able to see what's going on.
Hey, Crasher Reynolds, what up, homie? That's right. Crackshot gets it. Yeah, next time we have some other Europeans here, Crackshot. We got to get you in here. Guinness Book of World Records for most cube one building. I think that's right.
We didn't call Guinness, but
I'm calling it right now. Yes. Library of any kind. We got a couple library. Yeah, we got a couple.
UMA's Ultimate Masters in Spider.
Yes.
Spider spawning.
Spider
okay.
spawning.
All right, I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, our producer wants spider spawning. What else?
What's the blue one? The blue one for Ancient Sorceries gives you zombies.
I do not remember the name, but that's a good one. Just started my job this year, but yes. Well, next year, Crackshot. It looks like this is going so well. We're going to run it back after CubeCon's done. The organizers, we're all going to get together and have dinner and do a kind of breakdown. But I'd say it's very likely we're running it back. So make your plans, save your money, get to Wisconsin, October, CubeCon, GameholeCon. Let's get it. Oh, you want a Gorios? Nice. Bazaar Baghdad is not in the cube.
Not that I've seen, no.
But good question. Scalding Tarn, okay. What else do we want to see?
Rise from the Tides. Rise from the Tides.
Rise from the Tides.
That's the blue one I was talking about.
Classic.
Earlier.
Now, what sort of aggressive strategies are we looking for in this cube? We want the quote-unquote fun police of the UMA-inspired cube. What would that look like?
Well, you have an artifact aggressive strategy in here. Where you've got things like dispatch and things like that to clear the way.
Crackshot, you on KCI? Of course you do.
KCI.
Of course you do. Okay, so we are.
So red white artifacts is going to be your aggressive artifacts. Like I said, you have cards like dispatch that can remove things. You have Mersmith that can start generating tokens to go wide. You have various different things where you can sacrifice them, do damage, and really kind of overwhelm your opponents if you're going aggressive in that. But also,
Mersmith is really good in this cube.
Yeah, Mersmith is probably like top 10 cards in this 540 cube.
It's very good.
I would not be surprised to see that as a pack one, pick one.
Yeah, I would not be surprised, but it's very good. Yeah. Okay, so we're still waiting. Okay, it looks like we're going to get ready for the draft. They are calling it. We hear the judge.
I saw.
All right, we're getting the thumbs up.
Judges are confirming that they're ready to go.
Cornvold, very good. What else do we want to see for pack one, pick one? Come on, chat, make it happen. Speaking into existence, what do you want to see?
See, I'm excited to see this pack.
All right, what else are we looking for? Come on, baby, want a spider spawning? That's a good one. That's very good in this format.
I'd like to see a Rise from the Tides. I really would like to see that spell-based zombies really come to fruition.
Nice. That sounds up. It definitely sounds up. Hey!
CubeCon!
CubeCon! I've been waiting so long. You better be at CubeCon. Ooh, Alter Dementia. That is a great one. CubeCon hype. Chad, let me see some emojis if you're hyped for CubeCon. Let me see those emojis, baby.
here for a good time. That said, my fantastic judges, judges your name and player, say hello.
Hey, thank you to our judging staff. We've also had amazing judges, fantastic staff. There we go. Love seeing those emojis. Fantastic staff. Ozcon, we got to get you here next year. So thank you to all the judges. Thank you to everyone who made this happen. Thank you to all of the participants who traveled from all over the world, literally, to come here for this. And yeah, thanks for our sponsors. Thanks for everyone for making this happen.
Yeah, so ultra
Hell yeah,
with like ultra dementia, spider spawning's got flashback. You have things like Gnawed of the Bone to gain life back through. So I could really see it ultra dementia being a pack one pick one. You can build around that.
Oh, ultra dimension is amazing in this cube.
Yeah, you can build around that like crazy with the cards that are in this.
I'm
cube,
sure there's a combo with it too. It's also very good with Hogak.
Yeah, absolutely insane with Hogak.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
I lied. There we go. Turn those robots sidebar. That's right.
Or Arcbound Ravager would be a cool pack one pick one.
Yep. Shikiri. Okay. We are getting ready. The judge is making final announcements. Thumbs up. Gavin's giving the thumbs up. He's also pointing to someone. That's a good sign. Right, okay, let's go.
Moldavine Cloak, Young Pyromancer. That'd be a cool build around.
When Moldavine Cloak first came out, that card was insane.
Trying to see, there's some fetches in there, looks like. A Verdant Catacombs.
Young Peasy. All right.
That's a Delver Seeker. It's the
OG Delver.
The
just
OG
everything
Delver.
else blocked off. You'd love to see it.
Out of this pack, I'm thinking the.
So if he's looking at Young Peasy, that means he's leaning towards your Spells Matter deck.
Yeah.
Which means that your Dream of Zombies for instant sorceries is still alive.
Right. I'm digging the Peasy. That's my pick here.
Yeah, it's hard to. Well, what's that other one he's got up front? Is that a Mishra's Factory?
It's hard to see.
I think that's Mishra's Factory. Okay.
It's a land of some type.
I think Young Peasy's probably better than that. There we go.
Yep. Okay.
All
cool.
right.
All right.
There we go.
So I would have made
Gavin's
the same
getting
pack one
ready.
pick one as Gavin did. We're of the same mind here.
Okay. Ooh, Life from the Loam
Loam
is fantastic. In
Oh
this
my
cube.
gosh.
That is quietly one of the best cards in this cube as well. It's easy to miss, but fantastic to kiss.
Was that a Psychotog? Did he just pass a Psychotog?
I think that was a Psychotog.
Ooh,
We've
Psychotogs.
also got Prismatic Prism.
I could see Grixis Madness with PZ and Psychotog and all the blue madness spells and okay, going with the Life from the Loam.
Spicy.
All right.
I knew Gavin would give us something dope. All right. We're looking at probably at least a 3, possibly 5 color deck out of Gavin with this. This is going to be something spicy. You know when Gavin's on stream, you're getting something yummy. So let's see. What can we, well, first of all, Young Peasy and Life from the Loam are technically combo right together. You're making every turn.
Yeah.
You're getting value. You're milling.
Yeah,
Louis Picante.
Life from the Loam is gonna fix your mana. It's going to make sure that you hit your land drops. Also, it's gonna fill your graveyard for things like spider spawning or going the other way, Rise from the Tides, making sure that you get your zombies or whatever the case may be. So really excited about that. There's a second Sunrise. I don't think that's quite where we're at here.
Second Sunrise is pretty good.
Eating some vegetables here. Porcelain Legionnaire. Talk about the aggressive deck. Porcelain Legionnaire is
and an artifact. All right, let's see. We got what's that? That red card. One quick. We should maybe we can have someone tell Gavin to slow down and show off the cards a little more. He's all right, eating the vegetables. So he's taking the land, which is also, it's not just eating the vegetable. It actually works really well with what he's already picked with Life from the Loam.
Yeah, because you can play it over and over again and thin your deck.
And also getting a land in your graveyard gives you targets for Life from the Loam, which isn't necessarily the case as long as you don't have a lot of cycling or self-mill. Let's see if we can have Gavin go a little slower and go through the cards a little bit more so we can highlight each of them for us. But very good so far. We're off to a great start. So we've got our fixing, we've got our synergy, we've got our Young Peasy.
Young Peasy, build around, eating some vegetables. Nice. I'm liking it.
He's always showing off. He's excited, and we're ignited. All this Cubans get my brain flowing. Oh, yeah. Yes, Captain, yes. Well, and that's the thing, even though you couldn't be with us, we're thrilled that we get to share the experience with you and have you enjoy it with us because Cube is a joy. And one of the best things about this convention is that part of the pleasure of Cube is that individuals get joy through sharing it with others. In other words, you don't build your cube for yourself. You build your cube so other people can play with it and you can enjoy them playing with your cube. And this is a whole convention of people minded towards exactly that. So
what do we
think.
got here?
All right, let's see. We got
Sacred Foundry. I don't think is where we want to be.
Sacred Foundry's good with Bloodstained Mire. If we're going
Yeah.
5. Ooh, nice. Oh, another fetch. On-color fetch. Taking the on-color fetch.
I would take
calling
the
it now.
fetch. Yep.
Okay, what else do we got here? Name some cards.
Oh, Yep. What do you bring
What's
to the
that
front there? Is that a Jade Light Ranger? The glare, I'm having trouble even seeing it. There's an Essence Scatter? No.
Ooh, that's a gooder. All right. Not. Okay, that's one that. Okay, I think we're going for the land.
Yeah,
We took them both. Yes.
yeah, that's what I thought. We'll take it. We'll take the fetch.
Fetch land is fantastic. Oh, there's a pretty good one. That's
Triumph.
Oh, Triumph's great. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we like the Triumph. It
Lodestone
cycles. It
Golem.
gets itself into the graveyard, which is also great with our Life from the Loam, but it also is fetchable by each of our fetches.
The Cobra there for Madness. Putrid M.
So we want the Triumph.
Yeah, we're taking the
100%.
Triumph.
We're off to a great start. So we've got a plan, and we've got not only the material to make it happen, but also just some great synergies. Oh, there's 2 Triumphs in the pack. The foil one and the one in the back. I think that's a Naya Triumph in the back. We're looking at the Naya one?
The Naya one, I mean, green, red. There's not. We haven't picked the white cards yet.
So
but,
it's Naya and Captain America, whatever.
Yeah.
White, red, blue, whatever that's called. I think we're going Naya, it looks like. Which is interesting because I would probably want the access to blue.
I take the blue. Yeah.
But what's that up front? What's that artifact he's got?
Don't recognize the picture on that one.
Toby, you got to be our cards guy. All right, let's see. That's okay. We're going to make do, but Triumph is.
Scrap Trawler. Okay, thank you.
Is that an alternative art? Scrap Trawler?
Well, that's not my fault then.
I think that's alt art.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're maybe not looking at the Triumph. We might be looking at the Painland. Nope, Triumph. Okay. He's tricking us.
Yep.
Thank you, Crackshot. Thank you, Smilkin. And Noons.
Phoenix, Bone Horde.
Teamwork make the dream. Okay, we got Perturbator, which also fits with a self-mill. Okay, we've got that equipment. Ooh, mental note. Definitely taking mental note here, right?
Yeah, with the PZ, mental note is really strong.
Not just with PZ, also with Life from the Loam, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. Okay. What type of cubes is? Can someone do exclamation? Hey, what up, Mad Timmy? Bless up, homie. Can someone do exclamation
Bone
Cube
Horde.
5?
Bone Horde. Bone Horde's the living weapon equipment that gets.
Oh wow!
You get it's for creatures. So that's interesting. An interesting synergy, or not synergy, I guess, with Young Pyromancer.
Interesting.
Maybe we're moving away from the spell based.
Looks like it. Yeah. Okay. So this is an instant that mills.
If he's going with
which is good.
Creatures.
Oh, that's the one that makes treasures when a land comes. Or excuse me. It makes not treasures, but the ones that add mana, which is a.
That's a treasure. The second add a mana.
No, treasure gets you a card.
Clues get you a card.
Clues. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a treasure. Yeah. So he's looking at the 3/2. It's like tireless path guy or something, but pretty good. It gets you a treasure every time land comes to play. Actually, pretty fantastic. It's treasure or food. That's right. Tireless Provisioner. Yep. Fantastic. Thank you. Grapple and fetch is also really good. True. Oh, does not take the pressure even with the fetches. Wow. Gavin is ooh.
Is that a Grim Player?
That is a Grim Player. Hachi Machi.
Yeah,
Grim Player pretty good.
If you're going creature based, the Grim Player is where I would be.
Well, and Self Mill. Grim Player again, 2 mana, 2/2 trample that can easily turn into a 4/4. And whenever it binks, you get to look at the top 3 and mill a certain amount that you want. So
and you know what helps with Delirium?
What's that?
That's your Life from the Loam.
Yes. And it looks like we're taking the Grim Player. Fantastic. We're off to a very strong start. Lots of graveyard.
Delver again is the one that's mostly blacked out. Got some lands.
I think we want to start getting lands that cycle now, but that does not look like what Gavin wants. Okay, what is that? Too much glare.
Yeah, the glare is. So that's the Madness guy in front. Grave Scribbler. You can discard him and get a creature.
Mulch. I want mulch here, though. Yeah, I think we want the mulch. Yes,
mulch.
mulch. For those of you who may, is Hermit Druid in this one?
I don't think so. I didn't see him on the list.
Okay, I was gonna say
But let me make sure.
Grim Flare newly.
No Hermit.
Oh, it's a
Druid.
rat into Surveil. Okay, that makes sense. It is basically Surveil, so that it's actually Surveil. That makes sense. Okay, what do we like here? We got Nimble Mongoose, Altard.
The goose is loose.
The goose
buddy.
is loose.
The goose is loose.
We got the thing that kills and surveils 2 and costs 4, but 2 less if it's a legendary creature.
Yeah, Price of Fame.
I like Price of Fame here.
I'm like Goose. I like Goose.
Goose is good. Go into aggro. Surveil
He's
it.
gonna take
Go-
the
oh,
Price
nice.
of Fame.
Yeah.
I don't hate the pick either
I
though.
like Price of Fame.
Yeah, removal-
Also, again, good for Delirium.
Removal in this cube is few and far between. It's not there's not a lot of it.
True.
So taking it early, taking it often, that's actually a pretty good.
Okay,
strategy.
we got our land that we can fetch for. It's again another white-red land. We saw
Sacred Foundry.
Yes, we saw it on the initial. We're back to our initial packs, but okay, I was gonna say, I remember we're gonna wheel the other one. Oh, we have a pack to spare. No, we do not. We're good. Oh wait, no wait. Did he just pass 3 cards or 4?
I can't see it.
Looks
It looks like 3.
there might have been. Oh, okay. We got the packs
All
got
right,
messed
so
up.
we're
somewhere,
gonna
which-
pause. Let the judges sort
if
it out.
if anyone out there has cube drafted before, this is a pain you know very well. It is not, unfortunately, uncommon enough for packs to get squelched in the cube. Now, this can happen in a myriad of ways. Cards can stick together. You can actually accidentally take an extra one. You can have a pack that was made with 16 instead of 15 or 14 instead of 15, something like that. You could have someone acting maliciously, God forbid. But in Cube, generally speaking, I would say that's not the case. So luckily, we have a great judge team, and this is something we can all. Yes, this is definitely something we can all relate to. Exactly. Anyone who's Cube drafted knows a couple of the pings of Cube drafting. 1, you might pass the wrong pack numbers. 2, really, you're going to end up with 7 instead of 8. Someone last minute cancels out, you can't find time, all that sort of stuff. We've all been there.
It didn't look like there was zone drafting. I didn't see a train wreck happening. I'm not sure. I don't think it was a train wreck that caused this.
I think we are zone drafting.
Yeah, there was not a train wreck that caused this. It was something different. Like you said, a card stuck together. But I want to talk about real quick is like the general environment here at CubeCon while they get this sorted out. So I've been to many tournaments, Grand Prix. I've been to U.S. Nationals back. I've been to all sorts of different things. I'll tell you, this is the most relaxed atmosphere with this many Magic players together that I've ever been in. I can't even describe the feeling of what we're getting.
Totally. Okay, so we're back on track. Maybe looks like people are back to drafting.
I'm taking the stomping ground here.
Yeah, we want Stompy 100%.
Yep.
It's nice to get vegetables that late. Although again, we just want to start getting lands that also can naturally get into our graveyard, such as cycling lands, triumphs, etc. Not having more than 6 players is yes, Mad Timmy gets it. Timmy knows.
That's the trouble of having a cube, especially if you're in a small town. It's
true.
You build a cube, and then what do you do with it? I guess once a year you bring it to CubeCon.
That's right. That's what you do, and you get it all in. Best 4 days in cubing, pound for pound, the best cube experience ever. Not even close. Best 4 days in cubing. Okay, so now we get done with the pack. We get to review. We're gonna get our last pick. And what do we think about Gavin's deck so far?
I'm a little bit disappointed he didn't lead on the Pyromancer. Oh, he's got another couple picks here.
What is that?
He's got another couple picks here. I didn't see
What's
what
the card?
I didn't see what it was. The glare is.
That's why I make my cubes for 4 less players. There you go.
Yeah, 4 or less is good. But he kind of went away from the young
the
Pyromancer.
9th person. Oh, well, that's a. I'd rather take if there's feels bads with the 9th as well, but a 9th means there's so much interest that you're really knocking and bucking. I have a vintage cube, but most of my cube buddies moved. Well, we do have. We do. Boy, do I have some good news for you, Timmy. Come over to CubeCon next year. You can have a blast.
So what do you think about his move away from the young Pyromancer?
Well, I don't know if we have moved away from it because we have, again, Mulch, we have Life from the Loam, and even Young Peasy as an early critter that might gain you value later is still pretty attractive. Now, another interesting thing about the equipment that Gavin took, the Bone Buck, is that it is all graveyards. Can we pull that card up?
Bone Horde.
Yeah, can we pull up Bone Horde? It is living weapon cards where is it in all graveyards. So this might be a metagame call by him because even though his deck might not put a lot, he might be considering the fact that a lot of them will. Okay, so Vargon Hill says, I have a cube that will support 2 full pods at once. Me too. Usually only draft 5 people. Well, I have a 16-person cube, actually, my vintage cube that for my birthday
Here
years
we go.
ago,
We're going
I
to
got a
pack
full
2.
16. That was a lot of fun. Full 16.
Dispatch, red removal,
Oh,
Knight
nice,
of the
Timmy.
Reliquary. Interesting.
Ooh, Knight's pretty good.
Uh,
Knight is pretty.
I think I'm
pretty
taking
good.
a Wild Mongrel.
Wild Mongrel, good. I think Knight of the Reliquary is where we want to be. Again, 1 green white for a 2/2. It's gets +1/+1 for each land in your graveyard, and you can sacrifice Force of Plains to switch up any land.
Rapid Battery, the haste to reconfigure equipment. There's a Stitcher supplier in there, but if it's me, I'm picking the Knight.
I like Knight of the Reliquary here.
But it looks like he's landing towards Stitcher supplier. Oh, moving over to.
Is that Gamble? Okay.
Gamble, an old school Urza card. You know, search for a card from your deck, not random, but then you discard a random card. Gamble will be interesting.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is a sleeper card. The Drake Macon Cycle Bicycle. It's a 3-mana enchantment, Drake Haven, that when you cycle or discard a card, you may pay 1 colorless to make a 2/2 Draco Flyer. That card's amazing in this format for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely not to be slept on, but I still like. I mean, the fact that it gets any land, and also that you have so much synergy already with the fetch lands, with the Life from the Loam, etc. But
so he's waffling between those 3, and I think any of those 3 sound good to me. I mean,
those are all pretty good. Those are all strong first picks for this deck. Not great, but strong. I would say of them, I think Knight's the strongest.
I would
Looks
agree.
like that's what we're leaning
but
towards.
people who know me know I love me some Knight of the Reliquary.
Knight of the Reliquary is fantastic. Not mad at it. Gamble goes to the front. What do we think? Oh, he's going with the Gamble.
All right.
Roll those dice. Twice as nice.
Gamble it up.
You're a gambler.
Yeah, sure.
You're known to gamble.
I like Gamble.
What do you think about this gamble?
There's trying to think of cards. I guess gambling for Life from the Loam
is good, right?
Is kind of good either way.
Yep, because it goes to a graveyard. You still get, in fact, better in your graveyard sometimes.
Eat to Extinction. That's a removal spell. Yep. I really think that he should prioritize Executioner's Capsule. There's
there's a Thraben Inspector.
Oh,
Thraben Inspector. Don't do it, Gavin.
Is that a silent clearing in the back? I believe that's a silent.
Don't
clearing.
Do it, Gavin. Nope. We want that. Yep, Thraben Inspector. That's the pick. I'm gonna will it to fruition.
White National Recall.
Wait, what?
White Ancestral Recall.
White Ancestral Recall. Yes.
That's what I meant to say.
Yes. White Ancestral Recall. 100%.
I don't think he's taking it though. I don't think he's taking it.
Come on, Gavin.
I'd take the Eat to Extinction, or I would take the Executioner's Capsule. This cube, there's not a lot of permanent.
Executioner's Capsule does also help with Delirium, right?
Yeah,
it is an artifact technically.
I was thinking about Arclight maybe.
Arclight Phoenix is interesting. Fits well with the young Peasy.
It does.
But
currently, I don't think he's got the support for it. But we're early in pack 2, so.
Do we have any black producing mana? Do we have any black mana cards? I don't think we do.
I don't think not yet. No.
I can't believe he's not going to take Thraben
But
Inspector.
I would take. I like the Eat to Extinction pick here.
Well,
I think
also,
that's a good pick.
Eat to Extinction does exile, which is absolutely relevant in this format. It's better than it looks.
It's one of the few ways to take care of an enemy Hogak.
That's right. Yep.
All right, let's see here.
Ooh.
Wayfarer's Bauble.
Wayfarer's Bauble, pretty good.
Retriever, Jack-o'-lantern.
Can we bring Wayfarer's Bauble up? That is a very good card in this pack.
I mean, notably, Gavin did just take a black card, and he hasn't really got support for it yet.
Correct.
So following that with the Wayfarer's Bauble is a play that I would make.
That's right. Okay, what's that one? Blue green. I don't know that.
I don't recognize that picture.
Well, let's look at the multicolored blue green. What could it be?
Is that Orsinger?
Slogurk? Slogurk the Over Slime. Okay, thank you, Chad.
Okay.
What is Slogurk the Over? So an exclamation point that.
All right, let's see. What do we got going in this pack?
Ornithopter.
Yeah, I don't think that's where you want to be.
No, that is strong. The zombie Plukernos. Okay. Zombie. Oh, there's an Explorer too. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Cycling land, though. Not mad at the cycling land. We definitely want to get lands that can get in our graveyard.
The cycling land is going to be what I would.
There's also the 1/3 that mills your deck and puts lands in, and then you can channel it when it goes back. That's pretty. That's an incredibly strong card. You know what the name of that is? The 1/3. It's the enchantment creature. It's a bill. It's 1/3 for 1 and a green. Tap 1 and a green. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put a land into the battlefield, and then discard the rest. And then you can also channel it and put it back in your hand. You can also channel for a green X and put X non-legendary spells from your graveyard into your hand. It's pretty fantastic. Is that what he took?
I didn't see. What do we got here?
That's
Looking at Blazing Root Walla, Fauna Shaman. Oh, Fauna Shaman. So discarding to grab the Knight. Knot of the Bone.
Fauna Shaman's pretty good.
Knot of the Bone could be good here.
I think we want Fauna Shaman.
I would take Fauna. Yep, Fauna.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We want to be. It's a tutor for our best stuff. Plus, it puts creatures again. Anything that's putting creatures into your graveyard is value. On top of that, being able to search up your best creature for that moment. Oh my, that's pretty good.
Never return.
No, not never return. The 5/4 for 5 that mills, and whenever stuff mills, they lose a life.
Yeah,
I think
that's really strong.
I think that's what we want here.
I think is that a Boseiju behind it?
There's a Boseiju.
Artifact removal is pretty important, and recurring Boseiju with Life of the Loam can be pretty strong. But I think the Sarakami, Sir Conrad is going to be probably the strongest pick in the pack.
Yeah, Sir Conrad's fantastic. Happy with that. Okay.
Monastery Mentor. Man, that would really... you could have a Mentor and PZ working together. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Okay, fetch land. Taking the fetch land. 100% fetch land here. Eat your vegetables, Gavin. Eat your vegetables. Fetch it.
Unholy Heat is decent as well.
Eat your vegetables. What's that?
Is that a Beast Whisperer?
Does not look like it. I think that's a landfall creature. All right, eat those vegetables. Let's see that Wooded Foothill.
I could see taking the removal spell as well.
The vegetables, exactly. Yeah, the removal spell is good for Young Peasy and Delirium, but we want the fetch.
I mean, I wouldn't hate Monastery Mentor here.
Oh, Workshop Warchief. Thank you very much. Good looking. New Thragtusk. Okay. Oh, it's New Thragtusk. Gotcha. Oof. Gavin, oh, you gotta take that fetch land.
He's going in the tank.
Study wrong. Take that fetch.
He's gonna go with Unholy Heat. I think that's where he's gonna land.
Looks like it. Okay, Workshop Warchief. Why don't you read that out for the chat?
Yeah, well, trample. When it enters the battlefield, you gain some life. When it dies, you get a 4/4 Rhino. I went with the fetch.
Good call.
He ate the vegetables.
Good call. Fetch is correct. All right, let's see what we got here.
Let's see here. We got an artifact dual land. We got a Misty. There's a Misty.
Like the Misty quite a bit. Fantastic. Great choice.
Awesome.
Again, anything we can do to get lands in our graveyard at this point is good. If they can also search up other lands, even better, and they can trigger land.
Knight came back.
Gavin's a genius. Knight came back. All right.
Knight came back.
Certified genius. That's why he works at WotC. No. Yes.
Yeah, don't take the Stitcher Supplier here.
Don't take Stitcher. Come on, Gavin. Come on. The gamble paid off.
The gamble paid off. What did he take? Did he take the Knight?
I believe that was the Knight. Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, and the
Arclight came back.
Okay.
Interesting. Looks like a Cemetery Reaper. Is that exposed to vegetation? What's the green one? We have an Arclight. Anruid Brushhopper. He's going to take the Wayfarer bubble here. But Anruid Brushhopper is a card that I used to love playing with back in the block.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, he took the Wayfarer's bobble, which makes sense. I mean, he's got a lot of colors.
Yeah. And we've got some good fixing. We've got some good search. We've got some good synergies. This is not I would say this is a utility deck, not an overly powerful deck. We're doing everything but blue so far, right? Well, we do have some blue fetchables.
Yeah, some blue fetchables.
But we don't have any really good blue cards at this point, except for, I guess we have the one gold spell that we got. But This we got the slime. We've got Oh, he's just looking through. Okay, they're not. Oh, take the 1/3, the 1/3, the 1/3. We want that 1/3. Gavin, take the 1/3. Please take that 1/3. What's that card called again? We definitely want that. Whatever that legendary enchantment creature is called. So 1/3 for 1 and a green. We definitely want that. That's true, Carpenter. You're not wrong. Okay, got the 1/3. Fantastic. Now, first of all, a
So-
1/3 in this format is.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Shigeki.
Yeah, Shigeki Jukai Visionary. Fantastic. So again,
Not of the bone.
And we got an out of the bone. Nice. It is 1 and a green for a 1/3. 1 and a green, tap it, return it to its owner's hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You can put a land in and the rest in your graveyard. Land gets to play tapped, and you can pay XX green and channel it and discard it to channel to return X non-legendary cards to your hand from your graveyard. So again, it blocks 2/2s, which is relevant in a format with lots of zombies, stuff like that. It can just hold the ground, keep giving you incremental advantage each turn, and it both advances your board state by ramping you and adds cards to your graveyard, which is fantastic for a Life from the Loam, Knot of the Bone, all sorts of stuff we got going on. Take it home.
He passed the gnaw.
Correct. I'm just saying, in
But yeah.
general, this card is exactly what you want in this format. Yeah, this is great.
Is PZ the only red card?
I believe so. There might be 1 or 2, but maybe not worth playing.
Gamble. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're playing red at this point.
Yeah, it's what do you like in this situation? What's your what are you thinking? You have the cards you've got, draft our cards. Where you want to go with this next pack?
Well, I think I want some more things that I can I like a Stitcher supplier, stuff that I can fill my yard up with, because now I can channel, I can get things back from the yard.
True.
So I want to fill up my own yard. I want to fill it up for things like Bone Horde, stuff like that. Murderous Cut. That's another really good. Vengevine.
Vengevine.
I think I'm slamming that Vengevine. That's what I think I'm doing.
I like that. I'm with you.
If the vine wasn't there, the Triumph to Cycle would be good. Magnetic Chandler's good. But I'm is that Godfather's Gift?
That is God Pharaoh's Gift. Yes, fantastic. 7 mana artifact that once a turn before your combat step, you can exile a creature from your graveyard to make a 4/4 zombie version of it with haste. It's pretty good.
But it's not a 4 mana 4/4 that you can cast from the graveyard like
True.
a Vengevine.
That's true. Yeah, Vengevine is a 4 mana 4/3 with haste that when you cast your second creature, not resolve, and not ETB, but cast your second creature in a turn, it gets back from your graveyard for free. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and when you're Life from the Loaming, you're milling yourself. It's really strong.
Yeah,
I can see taking the Triumph though, because the cycling lands.
I was gonna say I like the Triumph here, but these are both extremely powerful cards.
I think he's got so many vegetables though. I think we need to get some meat. We need to get some meat.
I'm not mad at that. I agree. Some meat would be nice on the plate.
I don't think the Vine Wheels.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Vine's gonna be a tough wheel, although we've seen some strong green
We got
cards.
the God Pharaoh's
like
Gift.
Knot of the Bone and the other one, but
Echoing Truth. Echoing Truth is a nice sideboard option for all those zombie tokens. Eternal Dragon.
Ooh,
The plane cycling dragon.
the Dirtle Turtle. Let's go. Oh my. Oh,
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf is amazing in this cube.
Yeah, I can see Tarmogoyf being big.
This
5/6 regularly.
That's right. This is a cube where Tarmogoyf is fantastic. So again, Tarmogoyf for you non-boomer Magic players is 1 and a green for an star +1, and its power and toughness is equal to the number to the types of
He went
cards.
Banana Man. Tasigur.
Oh, Tasigur. Okay.
Yeah, he went with the Banana Man.
Tasigur does a lot of work. Tasigur I'm not mad at, although, yeah, it's an interesting pick. Okay. So we've got some.
I like Frantic
Ooh.
Search. I like Thought
Yeah,
Scour.
Frantic Search is great. Not mad at that.
Is that a Tombstalker?
That is a Tombstalker. One of
Blazing
my
Root
favorite
Walla.
OG cards from my original version of my vintage cube. Tombstalker is just a 5/5 flyer for 8, I believe, but it has Delve.
So he's considering Stonecoil Serpent here as well, which is the X. It's with Reach, gets X counters. Based on his cube so far, I would like the Frantic Search or the Tombstalker. I think those would be the two cards I'd be considering right now.
The blacks can be tough. I like something else here, but he goes to Tombstalker. We're just gonna have to find some more. Some more fixing, I think. Okay, that's the new instant that's new on
Cleansing Wildfire. Fire. Isn't that the red card?
Oh, I was talking about the blue card.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
the new unsummon that you can pay extra for to put on the bottom of their library.
So Mr. Stinky went right up front.
Is that 2 spider spawnings?
That is, I saw the one.
I think that's 2 spider spawnings. That's insane.
I don't know what he moved to the front there. I don't recognize that art.
Are there 2 spider spawnings in the?
Yes, there are 2 spider spawnings.
I think that's both in one pack. The arguably one of the most powerful cards in the format. Yeah. So spider spawning again is 4 and a green for a sorcery. Create a 1/2 green creature with reach for each creature in your graveyard, and you can flash it back for 7. So it's insane. And also the fact that they have reach, and the 2 toughness, everything about that's fantastic.
You know, here it doesn't look like he's considering it, but I would take the Stinkweed M.
There's a Kess there though. A Kess is a 4 mana, I think 3/4 flyer with all your cards, all your instant sources.
Yeah, we can pull Kess up. We can pull Kess up on the preview, but you know, I like Stinkweed M. Oh, then take the Kess. Ooh, Bone Shards.
Okay, tell us, Timmy, about what you're referring to. All right, we got a couple yummies here. Ooh, Consider. He's considering Consider, which again also works well. It works well with everything. Consider is very, very good here.
I could see the white artifact drafter in the cube here in the pod. Really excited to get that Aethersworn Canonist passed around to him.
Aethersworn Canonist is great.
That's not for us here, but I'm sure that a player would love to have that card.
Yeah, Consider works well with pretty much everything. It's good for Delirium. It's good for Life from the Loam. It's good for Young Peasy. It's just good card selection. It's good for our curve. Oh, wow. Okay.
No, I'm not taking the Consider. Okay. Oh, we're going back.
He's considering it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which one is that?
He did that really quick. I'm not sure what card he took. That was fast.
All right, we got the 2 mana 1/1 that mills for 4, which is pretty great. We also have
Satyr Wayfinder.
Oh, that's a fetch land, a black fetch. Yes, we want the back fetch land.
Oh, after the Tombstalker pick.
Yes, exactly.
The Watery Grave is good.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, you're spot on. Tribute to Urborg. I don't know if Urborg is in here, but Tribute to Urborg's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll with the Watery Grave.
Nice. This is we got some good options here, some good fixing. Okay, what do we got there? There's the Spider.
Jade Light Ranger,
good too. Not mad at that.
Spider. Man, I'm thinking the Spider over the Jade Light. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is a fantastic
Boneyard Worm. Arid Mesa, the Mardu Triland. Okay. Worm Harvest.
Oh, we have a Ramper that mills. Not mad at that.
Got a burn, got Magmatic Chandler.
So that's okay. Doesn't go with it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Oh wow, the turtle came back.
It's turtle. The
turtles.
Yeah, the turtle's amazing.
That card's fantastic.
Yeah, again, I mean, Echoing Truth is really nice, but Echoing Truth would end up in my board if I was playing this. Thought Scour.
Wow.
Yeah,
Gavin is a master. Thought Scour getting back is such a gift here.
Thought Scour myself. Thank you.
So good. Again, Thought Scour, blue for an instant that target player mills 2, draw a card, and with a format like this, it's close to a Thraben Spectre level of power.
Yeah, especially when you're doing things like Life from the Loam. Notably, we did not get the Vengevine back. It did not wheel. When you're doing things like that,
there's both spider spawnings that are going to go third and second.
What is going on here?
At least that's insane. Wow.
I'm definitely slamming a spider spawning here.
Well, looks like we're going with the Kess, which
Okay.
Also gets better with the last pickup. Okay.
Thespian Stage.
Yeah, and again, that Sphinx would be a lot better if we got more cycling. Sphinx is pretty good. There's the 1/3 that you can kill an artifact enchantment with by putting some back from a graveyard. Oh, wow.
Wayfinder came back.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
That is awesome.
Wow.
I think his deck is really strong
Mass
right now.
Vandal, thank you. Okay. What is this?
Again, I don't recognize that art.
Well, Mass Vandal's pretty good. Wasn't All-Star in its day. Good also in the clutch for a sideboard card. We might not see it main, but how do you feel about the deck?
I think it came together. I was a little disappointed that it didn't go the all spells route.
Yes.
With the pack one pick one PZ, I really thought that we'd play more of that. But Gavin did the audible. He got a lot of the things I think he was looking for. He got things to dump into his graveyard. He got stuff to work with the graveyard like Bone Horde. He's got Tombstalker and some really good payoffs for all that he's dumping into it with your Life from the Loam and all those types of things.
Okay, we are again thrilled to be with you. The computer fell asleep for a second. We're back. Think this is a pretty good. And again, Gavin, as we knew he would, gave us an exciting, interesting deck. This is not just going down one very linear archetype. This is a multitude of options, really good fixing, a lot of synergy, and also a lot of ways to search up what he wants to do. Players are going to now build they're checking their decks, they're going to register it, then they're going to build. So we're going to go on a break. But again, thank you so much for being with us again. CubeCon, this is the first annual CubeCon. We're making history. It's no mystery. The best 4 days in cubing of all time. I'm so glad you got to be a part of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for coming. We're so happy to have you guys checking us out. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to switch up the coverage and be back. But thank you so much, and bless up with our sparkler. Where's my sparkler? Let's do a quick cheers. Pink. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.